como YouTube,
And here's Wade.
un nuevo video para el
He's
canal.
got 22.
Como saben, ayer subí la primera parte de este video.
It's good,
Y
only
como
a
fue
few
también,
seconds into the
llegamos a
shot
la meta
clock.
de 15 likes,
Wade's
ya
got
subí
it
la
going here in
segunda
the start of the second
parte.
half. The first points
Así
in the
que
fourth
véanla.
quarter for the Bulls.
Como pueden ver, los Thunder tienen
Double team
el
on
balón,
West.
pero nosotros vamos
Cancer.
ganando
All sorts of time.
77-60.
Mirotic grabs the miss.
La tiene
Most of the time, that shot will
un
go down.
jugador de los
Well, the
Bulls.
defenders have to make sure they tag.
Lanza, no.
Quick shot
La
there, and
agarran
it's
los
off target.
Thunder, la tienen los
Thunder
Thunder,
trailing by
Thunder,
17.
La tienen los
Grant
Thunder.
kicks to Laverne. Oh, and
Thunder.
then one. No
Vienen los
question.
grandes
Powered it
Thunder.
down.
Such
Ahora la
a strong
tiene Wade.
finisher
Wade,
on the
Wade,
fast break.
Wade,
And
Wade,
Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
que
Ball's
como
not
ya
loose.
llegamos,
And out of
estamos
bounds
a
as the
punto
Bulls
de
gain
llegar
possession.
a los 20
And the
likes,
Thunder making a switch here.
como llegamos a los 20 likes en el video de Call of Duty,
Stolen
cuando
by
digan los
Grant.
ganadores del sorteo, tendrán otro sorteo. Como les
There's
prometí.
Kristen.
Y
27
estamos
points for
casi
him.
a punto de llegar a
Wide
los
open
30
look.
suscriptores.
Offensive rebound.
Así que también haré otro sorteo.
Cantor, the pass to Abrinas.
Así que espérenme.
Offline with his
Será
three.
muy bueno
The
el
Bulls
sorteo.
leading by 18.
Como pueden
Here's
ver, la
McDermott.
tienen los Thunder,
And
los
Cantor
Thunder,
pulls it down.
62,
Third quarter of basketball
80,
here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
64, 80.
And that one's good. Kristen.
Esto
Work that one inside
no
nicely.
puede ser. Voy
Bulls have gone 2 of
perdiendo.
4 here to start the
Mentira, voy
second
ganando.
half.
Pero la tiene.
Outside Butler. Here's McDermott. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Bueno,
McDermott's
Aquí
got his
seguimos.
first points in this one.
Abraham,
Thunder trailing by 18.
ahora
Pass to Kristen.
también como les prometí, voy a crear un nuevo canal.
And he banks
Y
in the lane.
donde haré vlogs y esas cosas. Así que espero que ese canal tenga las mismas críticas que este.
They're going to
Espero
turn
que
it
sea
over.
muy
They couldn't
bueno.
get in bounds that time.
Y
Yeah, but in the first half,
Espero
he
lo
was
mejor.
just purely flawless as
Ahora
a ball
sigamos
secure.
con el
But
video.
that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Kristen kicks to Westbrook.
Made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's check in. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Wade.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Here's Adams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Westbrook. To end the run.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Misses the layup. Wade outside. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter by team. So it's the Thunder now. Oladipo with the ball. Cantor sets the pick for Oladipo. Here's Westbrook. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And the dunk by Grant.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. So I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Right block shot. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Westbrook kicks to Oladipo. Oklahoma City gets it back. Cantor, the pass to Roberson. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
The Bulls leading by 12. And it's Rondo penetrating. Westbrook with the steal. And they're on the break. Cantor dishes to Robertson. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Rondo drives in, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
So far in this game for Rondo, he has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now, here is Mirotic. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And finished off by Westbrook.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, Greg, with his length, he doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
Oh, and they take the lead. That's 7 unanswered.
Boy, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Rondo. And again, Chicago. No good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now. Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 3.
It seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Overson the pass to Sabonis.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Laverne, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Andre Robertson. Arenas is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Chris Dunn's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Rondo. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Abrinas the pass to Kristen. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Defensive foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. And this is Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And Cantor drops them both.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 10. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Here's Rondo. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.